friends, welcome to our channel. Friends, today we're going to go thrifting and I'm excited to share that with y'all today. I'm going to take you to 3 of the stores that I normally visit, in my area. So there is, of course, the good thrift store, which I love. There's the stinky thrift store, and then there's, of course, Goodwill. So I'm going to take you to all 3. I'm going to share with you some of the footage there, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to share with you some of the things that I found. And friends, it's a really good one. So I hope you'll stick around and let me share all the good stuff with you. So I just wanted to tell you, every time you go thrifting, you don't always find stuff. Usually, there's not much there, it seems like, or that's the way it's been for me recently. But don't be discouraged. If you keep going, you will find some treasures, just like I did today. So let's get started. Let me share the footage of the thrifting that I found today, and then I'm going to come back and share with you my haul. So the first stop of the day is going to be my favorite thrift store. Today is half price day, and so everything you see, just know the prices are going to be half price. Now, I didn't pick up that crate because I have a lot of that kind of stuff already, and then I thought this picture was really pretty. I'm kind of regretting not getting this because it would have been like 30 cents. It's so cute. Then there were these corbels. I mean, they just have some good stuff, and the best part about going is you get to kind of dig around just to see what kind of treasures you can find. Look at this sweet little flower pot. I wish I would have grabbed this. It would have been perfect for summer. But friends, now let's go visit the stinky thrift store. Friends, I'm not sure what kind of pottery all this is. I know these pieces are Frankoma. You can just tell. They're so pretty. Now, this is nothing that I collect, but if you are a collector, they really did have some nice pieces today. Friends, I saw this platter, and I have a very deep love for platters. And when I turned it over and looked at it, yes, it's ironstone. I thought it was so pretty, but you know what? I left it behind. And I'm kind of surprised I did, but the truth is I've been trying to rearrange some of my dishes, and I have more than enough. So I thought it would be nice to leave it so somebody else could enjoy it. Bows are all the rage, and I did think that these were really pretty. And for $1.50, that was a great buy, but again, I didn't pick them up. I left them behind. And then I saw these little planters. They're so sweet. They are Shawnee pottery made in the USA. I thought they were so sweet, but the more I looked at them, they were a great price too. I just wasn't sure what I would do with them. So I did leave those behind too. So let's venture into Goodwill and see what kind of treasures are here today. Friends, I thought this bird picture was so pretty, but when I got over and examined it a little closer, the picture was basically warped inside and it just seemed really cheap. They wanted, what, almost $8 for it, so I did leave it behind, but I did think it was really pretty. The next thing I'm going to show you is I found these little pots, and if you don't watch Susan over at the Old So-and-So, go watch her channel. I have it linked in the description below for y'all. She's showing the cutest craft that you can make with these for fall. So go check out my sweet friend Susan at the Old So-and-So. Y'all will love her. She is truly amazing. Friends, before we get into the thrift haul, my sister wants to share something with you guys. She made a short of this and then it wouldn't let her link the product, and so I told her I would just include it in today's video, so I hope you'll go watch it, and I hope you'll know that we'll have everything linked in the description below for you guys, so go check it out.
Hi guys, I just wanted to pop on here and show y'all guys this super cute little sweatshirt for summer. It's really thin, so it's not too hot. It has a raw hem on it. I just think it is so cute. You could wear it for the 4th of July. You could wear it for Memorial Day weekend. I think you could wear it all summer long. It'd be really cute with a red hat. Anyway, it is under $20, and if you are interested, just comment links and I'll send you a direct one. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.
So to start off with, I'm going to share with you just random things, but mainly the dishes, because you know I have an obsession with dishes and I'm trying so hard to really be more selective because you know I just don't have the room for everything. But I saw this really pretty jar and it's plain, and I haven't seen one like this before, and I know that this lid probably doesn't go with this because usually there's like an indentation here that this would, you know, hold on to. But anyway, I just still thought it would be pretty just for display purposes. But I just thought it was a cool jar. This one is $2.99 and it came from the Goodwill. So I finally found a few goodies at the Goodwill this time and I'm excited. So here's the first thing I got from Goodwill. And let me share with you a few other things. Okay, so the next few things I'm going to share with you actually came from my favorite thrift store, but I have never seen anything like this. I did Google it because I thought, oh, somebody just stuck this top onto this jar, but I don't think that they did. I think it actually came this way. But if you guys know anything about this, you'll have to please let me know. But it was $5.98, it was half price, so yeah, I grabbed that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I just thought it was really cute, so I grabbed that. Then I got lucky, I found another little bottle. This one has some writing on it. I can't really make that out, but yeah, I can't make it out. Made in the USA, I don't know. But this bottle was 55 cents and I got it for half price, so it was half of that. But yeah, got that little bottle. And then y'all, I found the prettiest creamer. Look how gorgeous this is. I mean, my friend Susan at the Old So-and-So, she's like, don't pass on the glass. And yeah, I agree with that 100%. I'm so drawn to the glass, and I know a lot of people just skip right over it, but my mother loved glass and I just love this too. And this is $2.98 and I got it for half price. Isn't that so pretty? Love this. Okay, then I found this and it's missing the lid, and I'm pretty sure this spoon does not go with it, but they had it together, so I was like, okay, I'll take that. But it is ironstone. Let me see if I can share with you that right there. It's Federal ironstone, $2.98. Again, it was half price day, so I got it for half price, but I just thought it would still be pretty displayed in my home. And again, I just couldn't resist this cute little spoon that went with it, which I know it doesn't really go with it. I know it's chipped, but that's okay. It really won't show anyway. I just thought it was cute. It would be cute with some little flowers in it or some greenery or something like that, but I was excited to get this. So there was also a few other pieces. There was a butter dish, but I didn't need it, so I left it. And then there was this beautiful stained cup. It's got staining and crazing. I don't know if you can really see that. And you know, it was $1.98. I couldn't leave it behind, so I grabbed it for $1. I just thought it was really pretty, maybe in the kitchen with a little plant inside. I don't know, maybe you could stick it in your flour, your sugar, or something like that. I just think it's a pretty cup, and I just couldn't leave it behind. So it came home with me. Okay, so then I found this gorgeous red dish, and it was 99 cents too. And this one on the back, I don't know anything about it. It says Warwick 1930. Is it 31 or 32? I'm not sure. I don't know anything about this. So if y'all know anything about this dish, don't let me know. I just thought it was really pretty, and I think it will be beautiful mixed in with the red, white, and blue. So I always look at the books, and when I went to my favorite thrift store today, there was a man digging through all the books, and so I asked him, hey, have you found any Bibles? And he was like, no, I haven't seen any. And then he goes, wait a minute, here's two. And he pulled these two out, and so I was so excited. I got these for $1 each, so I was glad to add these to my collection. And then I also was looking for some more books that I could display for, you know, patriotic decor. So I got this one. It's a little bit maroon, but I like that dark red. And then, of course, there's this really pretty blue one. I love the cover on this. I just think it's really cool. So I grabbed both of these too. I think those were $1 each. So when I was at Goodwill, there were a stack of these books, and I grabbed this one because I thought the cover was pretty. It was $3.09, and when you open it up, I mean, I was thinking there was going to be some really pretty pages, but there really wasn't. It was kind of odd things. So nothing really in here so much, but I looked over here, and there was some stuff in this little pocket. So let me pull this out and share with you what's inside. So there's some paper in here about different things. I don't know, I haven't looked at this part yet. But what I was excited to find was this. So there were some art pieces in here. There was this one. There was this one. And these are famous paintings by famous artists. And I just thought it was really beautiful. Now, I don't like all of them. I won't use all of them, but you know what? Some of them I will definitely frame and use. Wasn't this one so pretty? And then of course they had the Mona Lisa. Isn't that fun? I was so excited. Look at this gorgeous one. Sorry, there's a glare. I'll move it. Is that not gorgeous? So beautiful. This one is extremely weird. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Then there's this one, which I probably will not use. This one is so pretty for summer. This is by Van Gogh, I can tell. Or Monet, sorry. That is beautiful. I thought this one was really pretty. The Still Life. Look at this gorgeous painting of Jesus, The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. This is one of my favorites as well. It's so beautiful. I can frame that. This one is the same, absolutely gorgeous. I love this one. Then here is more of a folk art one right here. Is that not fun? And then this one is perfect for my patriotic decor. Look at that. Gorgeous. And then of course, I loved this one as well. And then this is the last one. Isn't that a fun find? Completely worth the $3 for all these amazing prints. So as y'all can see, I'm saving the best for last. This little stool was so cute. So it was $5. But I have another one exactly like it. That's not painted, but it's made exactly the same way. And I just thought it was so cute. Won't that be cute with a little plant sitting on it? Or, I don't know, I can just think there's a million different ways that I can display this, maybe on the porch. Just so cute. Speaking of favorite finds, look at this gorgeous frame. I can only imagine what kind of glass was in here. I wonder if it was that bubble glass with a beautiful portrait. But this is how it was in the thrift store. But oh, I was so excited to see it just nestled amongst the frames. You know, when you see something like that, it's like you can't get over there fast enough to grab it. But I think it is so pretty. I love, of course, any kind of vintage frame. So I grabbed this one so fast. And this one, the price on it was $4.98. And you can see it's just so pretty. I'm just so excited that I found this one. And of course, it was half price. That makes it even better, doesn't it? Friends, then I came across this beautiful old Bible. It is so beautiful. I love how ragged it is. You can tell it was very well loved and used. And you know what? These are my favorite kind. It kind of makes me sad that families get rid of these for whatever reason. But I know I will cherish it. But here is the inscription on the inside, given to me by Mother and Dad, September 24th, 1942. It's a beautiful Bible, and of course this will definitely go into my display with all my other Bibles. So Naomi, I will cherish your little Bible and keep it for as long as possible. So friends, this is probably the splurge of the day, but look at this print. I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting. Oh, there's a glare because there's glass. Look how beautiful this is. Look at the old frame. It says, "Nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. I'm going into the garden to eat worms. Yesterday I ate 2 smooth and 1 woolly one." Bless his heart. Is that not the sweetest thing? And look at the frame. This was sitting in Goodwill, and I just, like I said, just couldn't believe it was there. I did pay quite a bit for it for Goodwill. It was $9.99 or $9.69, but I just couldn't leave it behind. You know, the frame is beautiful. The little boy is precious. I just had to get it, and I'm gonna definitely hang this up in my home. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Friends, I did find these beautiful sconces. Look at this. Is that not so pretty? And he charged me $2.99 for each of these, but I'm not sure where I'm gonna put them. I just thought they were absolutely beautiful. And you know what? If they don't work in my home, I know whose home they'll work in. So I was thrilled to find these. I'm not sure, I probably will not hardwire these. So they'll just be more of a decoration, but I just thought they were absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to find the perfect place to put these. So y'all know I'm gonna save the best for last. And this was at the first thrift store, the first aisle I went down. It was sitting right there, is this gorgeous picture. And you know, it was one of those things where you just can't get there fast enough to grab it. And it's just absolutely beautiful. Look at the details on this picture. Is that not so pretty? I mean, this doesn't bother me at all. I just absolutely love it. And friends, when I turned it over, there she is, that beautiful ironstone stamp. So I found this beautiful piece of ironstone at the thrift store, and it was half price today. So I was so excited to find it. But you know what? Even if it hadn't had the ironstone stamp on it, I would have bought it anyway, because it's absolutely gorgeous. And friends, if you're trying to grow a collection, I mean, when this is sitting on a shelf or wherever you place it, no one really is gonna know. So if you find something you love, grab it. It doesn't have to always be ironstone. And then when you're able to get more pieces of ironstone, you can always thin out your collection or sell other pieces. But you know, I just wouldn't let the fact that it's not ironstone keep me from buying something that I thought was beautiful. So if you see something, you might grab it. But this was absolutely gorgeous. And when I turned it over and saw that it was ironstone, it just, you know, was the icing on top of the cake. It just made it all even that much better. But I love this and I was so excited to find it. So friends, tell me what you've thrifted this week if you've been. Let me know. If you haven't been, let me encourage you to go, because you never know what kind of treasures are waiting there for you. Friends, thank you so much for watching today and going thrifting with me. And I just wanted to encourage you, friends, if you haven't been praying for Angie, I would like to ask you if you would continue to pray for our friend, that she will be healed. I know she would greatly appreciate it. Do not throw away your confidence, which has a great reward, for you have need of endurance, so that when you have done the will of God, you may receive what was promised. Hebrews 10:35 through 36. Friends, do you know God keeps every promise in the Bible? And you know, even when we're asking for something or praying and believing, sometimes we have to endure before we see the goodness of God come through. So don't give up. Keep standing on your faith and trust that God never fails. Friends, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. And friends, we look forward to seeing the next one. Bye, y'all.